Hello, this is Terry, and this is part 2 of my mini trailer build. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put it, where I'm going to work in it. I'm in my garage right now, and this is where I do most of my knife work at, in this area right here. And I got an 8x4 table here that rolls, so I can, roll this table in and out if I need to. And I got enough room to put the trailer here, and I've got enough room to actually put it on jacks if I need to right here. The clearance on my Jeep to the end of the garage is, I don't know if you can see that, but it'll be fine. So no problem there. Of course, more knife building stuff here and here. And the reason I want to keep it in the garage is that when the weather gets cooler, I want to have a place to work. And also I've got my welding machine here and my air compressor here. I'm going to see how that works. I'm going to try to get these wheels off and just kind of see if the hubs are loose and the bearings are loose or anything like that, and check out the springs. So I'm going to be doing that next. Okay, before I take the tires off, I went ahead and just checked, see if it was square. I ran a measurement from this corner to this corner, and it was 107 and 15/16. From this corner to this corner, it's 107 and 3/8. So that is not square. If it was within a 1/16 or an 1/8 of an inch, I'd say that would be okay, but that is just not square. So what I'll be doing, after I take the wheels off, I'm just going to have to loosen all the bolts in the frame and try to get it squared up. I don't know how that'll work with the axle. I think leaving the axle on, I think that's okay, because the whole thing will shift. I'll try it anyway. I don't want to take the axle apart if I don't have to, and take it from the leaf springs. I don't want to do that unless I have to. And another thing I noticed on the rear of the trailer, the last bar here, I don't know if someone tried to cut that. It looks like they tried to cut that for some reason. I don't really know. They did it on both sides. Don't really know. I don't think it was somebody was pulling something or towing something and it was torn. I don't really know why this is like this, but I'll probably, and of course this is the corner that's low. So, that whole bar might be warped. So anyway, that's something I'll have to take a look at. If it's the bar, I can replace that with another piece of steel and weld that in there, and if I can't repair it. So we'll go from there. And I'm going to try to do a quick level on this just to see how level this is. Okay, I got my level out and I checked, all the bars going through, and the first 3 are the same. It's just about level. This is a little slope, this going downhill, which in the garage is going to be. But when I get to the second from the last, it's this side is sagging down a little bit, and this side is sagging down a little bit to even more here. So starting around behind the wheel, I start to get that sag. So I'm not sure, or that warp, I'm not sure why. Anyway, to fix the sag here, I'm going to have to definitely reinforce it there. Now I'm ready to go ahead and take these tires off. some jacks ordered. They won't be here till later today, so I'm having to use these utility buckets here from Lowe's and Home Depot just to set the trailer on and take my tires off, and then when I get the jack stands in today, I'll put those on. Okay, I've got my wheels off. I got on these 4 buckets, and like I said, I got some jack stands coming today, so I'll put those on the corners when they get here. And of course, I got my lift on the front too, so that's a little bit more support. When I took my wheels off, I got them clear of the floor, and I moved them around a little bit, and the hubs are not loose or wobbly, and everything spins well. From what I've seen, and I don't know that much about axles, hubs, anything, that might be a little bit too much. I think you want maybe a little resistance, but I'm not sure. And it's actually the same on both sides here. So I think that's probably okay. I'll do some more research just to see. The buckets seem to be standing up okay. The next thing I'm going to do is remove this fender anyway, so I can inspect the suspension and everything under there and see how that is. So let me take the fenders off. Off. Do the next one. Just doing some visual examination, just checking the leaf springs, the U-bolts plate from the leaf spring to the axle mount, the way the leaf springs are mounted. Let's look at the way the leaf springs are mounted first. If you go under here, you got the bolt. Let's see here, the bolt that does go all the way through the leaf spring there, and I can't feel, but nothing seems to be broke there at all. I really didn't expect it to be broke, but just a good check. Over here, this is different. Get over here. This side of the leaf spring, let's see here. Yeah, okay. Doesn't go through the bolt. Both are just holding the lip up here. The lip here on from falling out, So you can actually, I can't do, I got 3 hands, but I can actually move this leaf spring down that way. And, but again, I don't see anything broken. It's just rusted. And I don't think that's really a problem. It's maybe not too bad rusted. The plate and the U-bolt, and again, this is on both sides. They're a little rusted there. I might can sandblast that. Let's see here where it connects on both sides here to the axle. Get in focus. That seems to be okay too. The axle itself is not bent or warped that I can tell. So again, this is on both sides here. So as soon as I get those jack stands, I'm going to remove the buckets, of course, and then I'm going to put those up there and see if I can't get everything leveled out using a level here, and see if I can figure out why it was sagging. Just future thoughts right now is that to kind of reinforce it the way I want to reinforce it with some steel, to fix this back beam here, what I can do is just turn it over and then put some an L bracket here across, and then this part here would be under, and I would put an L bracket, and then I would weld that on, which is okay. I think that's an easy fix instead of trying to order a beam. And like I said, once I get that done there, put that on, see if I can't get things squared, then I'm going to probably put an L bracket beams down all the way through this way, and just to get it to stay square. And then I'm going to spot weld different places here. When it's square, I just feel better doing that. And I don't want to, but I think what's going to happen to get this square, to get everything done, I'm going to have to take this trailer all apart. I'm going to have to take the tongue off here. Yeah. Which is, got a bolt here, a bolt here, a bolt here, and a bolt here, and I can take that tongue off. And I might take that tongue off and then get the main frame square. And then once I do that, to make sure this tongue here is the same distance from the point here to the end of the tongue here, and from the point up there to the end of the tongue here. Make sure all that's good too. I don't really necessarily want to take my axle off or my leaf springs, but I may have to do that to square everything up. So we'll see how the simple stuff goes first, and then if I have to take everything apart, I have to take everything apart. So, and also when my jack stands come in today, I'm going to put those up, and I'll include that in the video too, and we'll go from there. Okay, I got my jack stands in place. Got one here, one here, one here, one here at the corners of the trailer, and I've got that done. So, and also just to mention, when I get everything squared and the trailer's just about ready to be painted, I'm going to go ahead and mount some jacks here, some leveling jacks, so when I'm out camping, you know, I can level everything off fine. And thanks for watching part 2. Part 3, I will be loosening all the bolts and the trailer, main part of the trailer frame, and seeing if I can't square everything up. So that's going to be in the next video. So stay tuned, and we'll see you later.